Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to share this conversation with you today. I am here with Timothy, and his journey over the past couple of months has been incredibly powerful, not just in terms of his physical healing, but what we've uncovered emotionally through the EFT tapping. So, Tim, can you tell us what was happening to you with your arm and that before we started our
I
sessions?
somehow all of the tendons in my shoulder got torn, and I could not move my arm.
Okay.
So
And how was
very
that?
painful, hardly any movement.
And how was that affecting your day-to-day life?
Affecting my day-to-day life. It made me slow down a lot. It made me very aware of how much I loved using my left arm. And I was actually a natural left-hander, but my parents broke me of it. But I still use it a lot. So it slowed me down to be very aware. It slowed me down to be aware that I thought I was present most of the time and breathing and aware of things. But in the process, I've discovered that I'm not breathing as often as I should be breathing consciously.
Hmm.
And when I don't do that, I find that I tense up.
I check in from time to time during the day as well, and I can often just to check if I'm breathing, and I'm breathing properly. I'm not, holding, and I find myself I'm holding my breath a lot of the time. So I think our breath work is very, very important, and to be aware of ourselves. Yes.
Even after 45 years of meditation and Tai Chi, to realize that, oh, I'm still holding my breath when I'm doing certain things, which causes my body to tense up and use more tension and concentration and energy than I need to be using.
And had you heard of EFT tapping before?
I heard of EFT tapping starting about 15 years ago.
And what are your thoughts around the EFT?
It's an amazing process, especially when guided by you. Because you're very intuitive and you tap in and you kind of just know what to do and where to do it and the order to do it and what to say.
Very
I even
good.
find myself saying, God, I hope she says this, and then all of a sudden you're saying it. It's like, so there's a magical process that happens with you. It's not it's not a it's not a rote format. Okay. I mean, I've worked with people over the time that have learned different practices and they employ the practices, but method of healing. And with you, it's a fluid method. You're in the moment. Yeah, it's a fluid process with you.
Mhm.
It's not you're not doing something out of rote, like you've memorized steps and you're guiding somebody through these steps.
Beautiful. Okay. And when we were using the tapping during the sessions and that, were there any surprises that came up? What can you just give us a general feeling of how you were feeling and what you were kind of thinking through it?
I don't know if this is what you're asking, but I'm in the process of moving right now. So I'm going through and I'm clearing out 40 years of old journaling and things. And so I don't have to carry them with me and just asking for guidance to see what I need to see as I'm reading through these. And there's really been nothing that we have not uncovered emotionally that I had not uncovered somewhere in the last 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just amazing to me how the body holds on to old energies.
Yeah.
And if we put ourselves in situations that trigger those energies, like my conclusion is no matter how much work we've done, the body remembers and it will remind you again that you're in a situation that I'm saying it's not good for you
Yeah.
and it's triggering things and it's time to take care of them. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And can you describe to us the changes that you have felt in your arm since we have started working together? Because I remember when we first started, you had to have your arm always close by your body, that it was too painful to move out and that. And so can you walk us through that?
Yeah, it's been a gradual progression of more and more movement and mobility, and using the suggestions you've given me and the visualizations you've given me that when we're not working together.
Hmm.
Um, so me doing work and visualizations and different things energetic wise, and slowly but surely movement has been returning since we started working together. And I would liken this a lot to learning anything new. It's like you reach plateaus and then things level off and you reach more plateaus.
Hmm.
So like five or 6 days ago, all of a sudden I've got more move. I've got like 80% more movement than I had up to that point in time. So it's like something something kicked in and it's like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. Can you show us the movement that you can now do with your arm?
Yeah, well, let's put it this way. I could not lift my arm away from my body down to the side.
I remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially out to the side. So
Yes.
let's see what let me move some things. I'm in a very tight quarters here. Ah, so I don't know, sideways now.
Wow,
I can
look at
even go to
that.
here. I can go all the way across to here. I can go up
Beautiful.
over my head and around. Um, yeah, and out in front, I could not do out in front at all. So out in front, it goes up. I mean, I'm doing some things now that I haven't even tried until right now. So so
Wow.
yes, much more movement, and I can still feel tightness and
Yeah.
a little bit of pain as the healing process continues.
Hmm.
What's really nice in the last 7 days, since all of this movement has come back, I'm sure that it's going to fully return. And I'm just glad I have had a lot of serious things happen to me
Yeah.
that could have required medical intervention. And when I went to the physical therapist to find out what I should not be doing, once I realized I had really hurt this,
Yes.
and they said, "Well, you got to go get an MRI and probably surgery." And so I never even went for the MRI, and I never went for surgery because I knew there was a way to heal this, and God works wonders.
Yeah.
So
So all this movement has come back just from doing our tapping, the visualizations, and outside of our sessions, you keep on doing the work by yourself. And
yep.
it's
And
all.
I've had a few other friends. I know a lot of healers that are
Mhm.
doing work with it too. And yes,
This is
but
beautiful. Really amazing.
you are my main source of healing this.
Very honored to be here to do that for you.
Like I told you this morning when I woke up at 4:30, I put my arm somehow sleeping in a weird position, and it was like, oh, from the shoulder down to my wrist was just frozen and painful, and I couldn't bend my elbow, and I was just thinking, oh my God, what have I done?
Have I damaged it again?
What's happened? And I just went back to sleep, holding myself like this and rubbing my arms and repeating mantras for the 5 or 10 seconds that it took me to fall back asleep. And I woke up 2 hours later and my arm feels better than ever. It's looser. It actually feels like an arm again.
Wow.
Uh,
What have you noticed emotionally through this process? Like, as we've been clearing out things and we've used quite a few different techniques with tapping to help the healing process. And we've gone through some emotional blocks and things like that. So for you, what has really stood out with the emotional work?
I can literally say that I am more in tune with and fully embodying my God self through this process,
Mhm.
that whatever has been in the way of hindering a more fully embodiment has cleared out. And I can't put specifics to that,
Yeah.
but I can say that since I woke up this morning, I'm subjected, it's like I can just sit down and break down and cry. I am like more in tune with whatever's flowing through me. And just the slightest thing that I hear or see that touches my heart, it's like tears will flood and then they're gone and I'm back in. Oh boy, this is a wonderful life. So it's like through this process, I'm really just more in flow with the way we really were designed to live. And
Beautiful. Feeling more just like maybe with one with nature and your, as you said before, your true godlike self. So
yeah,
that's amazing. Yes. And so how would you compare how you're feeling in your body with when we started and today?
it's just nice to have a body that's not in constant pain, or part of my body that's not in constant pain. Every time that I've experienced long-term pain and immobility, it's helped me realize how hard it is for anybody, let alone people who have been doing constant daily work on themselves, to manage daily life. So when you're in constant pain, it's really hard to manage daily life, let alone concentrate on spiritual aspects of your daily life.
What would you say to someone who is struggling physically or emotionally right now? Would tapping be something you would
Find help.
recommend to them?
I would recommend tapping with you. I would recommend them vetting anybody really good before they used anybody in this day and age. But I would highly recommend tapping. I would highly recommend you. And believe me, I don't, I really want people to know. I have been doing work for 45 years. I teach Reiki, Tai Chi, Qigong, yoga. I've worked with thousands of people. I don't let just anybody work with me. I will not let just anybody into my energy field. I am just so grateful for you.
That was going to be my next question. What are you most grateful for from this journey? So I will take that as an honor and thank you very, very much. And yeah, this has been wonderful. I so enjoy working with you. You are so very receptive to the methods, and and I just love it when I say, I want to bring something new into this. Can I do this? And you're always open to that. So my intuition can actually really get in there and work with you. So that is so beautiful. So thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and feelings on this with us. And we will keep tapping, get rid of anything else that's in there. And yes, thank you very much for this, Timothy.
You are welcome, and thank you, Nicole.